in New York, so there's been a lot of parties. We're going to go right into it. On May 16th, it was Frost Fridays at the Avenue, put on by DJ Super Soca Bass. And I had told you guys that I had to find myself there because I wanted to hear him play live. And I was not disappointed. It was a nice little vibes in there. And I think there's another one coming up soon, and I will post it and let you guys know. On May 17th, I went to support Bacchanal Ari of Soca Minaj on Power Station.info. And she had a White in Anything affair. It was an outdoor event, and it was very nice. And I say it with that voice because it was her birthday, so it was sweet. And it was nice. So it was a lot of friends in the building, and it was a lot of familiar faces, and I made a few new friends that night. So it was a good time. Please excuse my voice. I've been going through it with this allergy season, and hopefully it'll end soon. Then on May 24th, I went to Fresh, which was a performance and a fete, and Hyperbeige Juggernaut was on the Wheels of Steel, if people still say that these days, and he did a really good job because he played the majority of the night. So he had the early warm right up to almost when the performances started, and he took us on a nice little ride. And the performances were by Neutron and Kez. And Neutron put on a very good performance. He sings a lot of songs that were hot this year, and the last 2 years actually. And you may or may not know his name. I'll put up some videos so you'll know who it is. That song that you've been jamming to, it's sung by Neutron. The headliner of the night was Kez the Band, and Kez never lets us down. It was a really good performance. They sang a lot of songs. They even dug back and gave us some of the songs that they originally sang when they first came out. And it was a very nice vibe. Very, very nice vibe. The crowd was jumping, the crowd was swaying, and the crowd knew the songs. Everybody was singing along. And afterwards, I got to talk to Kez himself, so that was awesome. SocaSaySo, check it out. On May 25th, there was Ice Cold and Green, and I missed it. I know, right? I know. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I had family barbecue, and if you know me, you know the family will always come first before a fete. And I actually got to DJ my family barbecue, so that was fun. But I did get some reports back from Ice Cold and Green. The venue was changed to Packplex, and I heard that everybody liked the venue. Everybody had a really, really good time, and everybody keeps telling me, do not miss it next year. So we shall put it on the list. You and me, if you didn't get to go, we'll put it on the list for next year of where we're definitely going to be. And that, if you don't know, that is a Juve type party. So that was come clean and get paint and whatever powder, whatever else they had going on in there. So it was, everybody left there dirty and having a nice time apparently. On May 30th, I went to Baby Blue Boat Ride, which was DJ Spice's boat ride. It was featured DJ Nori, Freeze International, and Dr. J, the Soca Prince. So it is no secret that I am the #1 Dr. J fan, so I heard he was going to be there, so I had to be in the building, and of course celebrate DJ Spice's birthday, and jam one time for his dad, Mills Brothers, respect and love, and it was a sweet, sweet, sweet boat ride. It was my first boat ride for the season, and I don't really like boat rides, because sometimes you get stuck with the wrong DJ or the wrong people, and you're stuck on that boat. And sometimes it's too good where the boat is rocking a little too much. But this was just right. Freeze started off the set. He gave us some nice little Back in Times wine, and then he started mixing some Back in Times rhythm with new songs, with the lyrics from new songs. So it was really nice. He went in, and Dr. J, of course, went in. He did his thing. He had some really good mixing, really good blends, and everybody came to dance. Everybody came with a lot of joy on that boat, and it was a really nice night. So that night turned out really well. So that's another one not to miss next time around. This is Team Soca in the house with SocaSaySo.
Freeze International, the world famous Dr. J.
What do you mean?
We on the Baby Blue Boat. Try to pick up DJ Spice, the Rockin' Mills Brothers.
June 1st was a band launch day for me. That was a Sunday. Details Mass had a band launching, and 500 Strong. Details, the costumes themselves are really nice, and I thought the presentations were really great. And then I jumped over to 500 Strong, which is a Grenadian band, and they had a full line. They had a t-shirt band, they had Pretty Mass, they had frontline, backline, and they also had a jab section. So I was very curious to see what that jab section would look like. Is it just going to be people coming out with oil? But they were very creative in their designs, and it was kind of a devilish lingerie kind of look for the ladies. So they had horns, and they had fishnets, and they had basically lingerie, so they were very sexy. And the one guy, big up Tyler, the one guy, he had on like spandex pants and no shirt and like a sash, and that sounds weird, but it looked really good. So that's one to look out for. And then the 500 Strong part is the short knee. And I don't know if you know about Grenadian Mass, but the short knee is a full head to toe, completely covered, usually men, with a mesh mask that they paint on eyes, nose, and mouth, and I love it. I kind of want to buy the costume just to have it in my house. That's weird, but I'm still thinking about it. But they're trying to get 500 people in short knee costumes on Labor Day. Hopefully that works out for them. On June 6th, I went to, this past weekend, I went to Team Fete's flag party, which kind of came up out of nowhere, but I wanted to go in and see what was going down, because it was DJs were Hyper Beige, Prezi the Boss, and Total Package. So put those things together, and I was very interested. Had a nice time. Everybody that came in there came to Fete, came with their flags, came to represent. So it was a good night. And that was the night that was supposed to be That was supposed to be everyone's jump up before Camberley. Keep calm, the Camberley talk is coming.